Hello, everyone. I'm Dr. Tony from Solim Health. I'm the CEO. And today I'm going to be doing a demo of our memory reconstruction platform. I'm going to be showing you this from the organization standpoint of the organization dashboard. So this is the organization dashboard. This is what you see when you get started. You can see the overview page. And in the overview page, you're able to actually directly create memories here, but you're also able to go down and see which memories you've requested and their current progress and status. And you can also see those that have been delivered. You can also go here to residents where you can add all your residents. You can add key information about their names, their last name, their date of birth, their room number, or any additional information you want to provide, including information about whether or not they have dementia. Over here is where you create a memory. We're going to get back to that. If you are the account owner, you can also invite other members of your team, maybe the activity coordinators, maybe the ground staff. And what that means is despite you being the owner, members of your team that you invite here are able to actually go on to create memories with the residents without you needing to be there or you needing to log into their devices. The platform is web-based, so it means it can work on phones, tablets, laptops, and essentially, you can just log in and start rebuilding memories. We also have a feedback section here where you're able to actually request feedback from users and residents or the staff that's overseeing the memory reconstruction after we've recreated it. And in this feedback, we target things like mood, engagement, also perception of the quality of the work that we've done as well. So you can sort of track that progress over time. What we're going to do is we're going to quickly create a memory. And what happens when you create a memory is you go onto this portal here, you add the staff details, you add details of the residents. And then what we can do here is we have a set of prompts that prompts the residents about the memory itself so that they can answer it. So here it says, can you tell us about the memory you'd like to revisit? There's also an audio format. So we try to make this as simple as possible. This is an audio format that allows them to hear the prompt itself.
Tell me in your own words the memory you would like to revisit today.
And we've taken it a step further to allow this to be a super simple process so that the activity coordinator isn't typing all the answers. So as soon as you hit record, it's recording the actual transcription and transcribing the information provided by the resident. This is important because it allows them to just talk freely and go into the memory without much interruption. And what we've also done is we allow this to be an audio file so that the actual audios recorded in these sessions are clipped together. So what this means is that families can actually go and listen directly to what their loved ones have to say about a precious memories that they might have both shared. So we'll stop this and you can see it's all transcribed correctly. We also have other information here where you can provide details about the memory when it happened. We really love this section here because what it allows you to visualize the scene of the memory. So here we are able to type in the location where the memory happened. I'm going to say Louvre Museum. And what that means is we're able to go into the actual location itself. So it's ideal to press record before you go into location so that you can capture the natural reaction residents have to the memory itself. So we'll use geomapping software here and we'll go into the destination where the memory happened. So now we're in the Louvre Museum. And what this means is that residents might then see this location and say, oh my gosh, I remember it so much that we got here super early so that we can skip the queue. We took lots of pictures. We had breakfast at a cafe nearby, and it allows them to really almost be transported into the scene where the memory took place. And because we've clicked record already, they can talk freely about what was going on, how they were feeling, what sort of key highlights they had associated with the scene itself. So just by putting in that information, it's sent to our team. So you will add the location to the memory and we'll stop the recording quickly. So all the information is there. You can also add additional information about the memories here, like the time of the day, what the weather was like. At this point, we have a ton of information about the memory, enough for us to rebuild it very accurately. But what we like to do is we like to get an understanding of who was there and what was going on. So it's important to add a reference image of, the residents, any image they have that was similar to that time. So let's say if it was when they were 20, if they have a picture of them in the 30s, we can use that picture to ensure that we're building a memory of the right people in the right place, reflecting the right emotions and actions. So we can do that here, and we can upload a reference picture, of course. And then if you want to add any more details, you can do that. Once all that is done, you don't have to fill in every aspect of this, because I think in the first few aspects we capture quite a bit. You can send that information to our team by clicking preview the memory rebuild and then sending it officially to our team. And then our team takes 1 to 2 days to rebuild that memory fully and send it back to you guys, where you guys will be able to access it on your dashboard. So you click here to move on to that. So we're just going to show some examples of some memories we've rebuilt. So this one is one of our interns, where she went to Linville Gorge, and they went swimming and everything, and we were capturing some of the moments they had on their hike to throughout Linville Gorge, and it was very magical. This one is one from our clinical lead, where she was a child and she thought she was like Mary Poppins. So she was trying to fly with her umbrella. She was actually falling and her brother caught her, but it was a very magical moment. She wanted us to capture that naive, childish belief that she was able to fly. We did that really well. So we're able to even find a church where it happened and the location, and we rebuilt the entire family unit here and integrated them into the memory. This is another one from one of our key investors. He was on a once in a lifetime trip in Croatia on a boats tour, and we were able to really find the actual boat that they were in, capture the interior very nicely to really reflect the feeling that he was experiencing during this boat trip. This is him and his wife, and it was an amazing trip in general, and they really enjoyed this reconstruction. This one is one we had with an influencer who rebuilt one of her memories in Disneyland, Florida. We were really able to capture the magic associated with the memory itself. This is one of the scenes. We rebuilt this in video format. This is a separate package to the photo only format, but it brings the memory back to life really well. What we were able to do here was we had received a damaged photo. It was quite blurry and it was quite crumpled up, but we were able to reconstruct and renew this old damaged photo. And I think she printed it out and actually uses it. So it was very amazing stuff. So now we're just going to go back to the platform and we're going to talk a bit about pricing. So our pricing are quite simple. We keep this, our goal is to make this as affordable as possible, so that it can be integrated naturally into your activity. And we are not trying to create the activity for you. We're trying to sort of be the engine that allows you to create an activity in your style and format, because we understand that every activity director is different and every home has their own unique signature. So our pricing is around $10 per memory if you order 1 to 20, $9 per memory if you order 21 to 50, and then if you order 51 to 100, it's a massive drop from 10 all the way to $7 per memory. So you can simply choose how much memory you want to create every month. Most people go with between 50 and 100 memories every month because they do it on a weekly basis or they do it every other week. And essentially you pick that as your subscription. Throughout the month, if you're oversubscribed, you can easily top up and add additional credits. 1 credit equals 1 memory request, which means we rebuild 4 images for you. You can also go with the image and video package, slightly a bit more expensive, but it works out to around $15 per memory request. And similar to the image one, you can top up anytime, or you can upgrade to a larger package if you are making this a bit more of a frequent thing. I hope this recording helps in understanding the Solim Health platform, and we look forward to working with you. Thank you very much.